Hey folks, gonna do a quick and easy video here. Quick and easy, quick and easy. You see the title. I'll do these as I get a come across because these are easy, don't require no serious editing and whatnot. This is a 5-minute video. It takes longer to actually record it than it do to produce it and upload it. So these are the easy ones. You see what it says. I'm gonna do this one. This is what I used to do. Paving contractor salary. Now, when I started, I wasn't nowhere near that. It says low 76. When I started, I was at 62, 61, 62. But when I left, before I went on my own, I was past this. Now, I wasn't at this, but I was past this. I was like 119,000, and that was before my bonus. My bonus put me closer to 130. That's when I used to work at Keller Construction. But anyway, and then my hometown, I don't live there. Y'all know I'm in South Texas. 88.9 per year. For a place that's cash strapped, that's not bad. Okay. Now let's go to the one that I was talking to a couple of people here about. Y'all know who y'all are. And I know a couple of people, because I brought it up in a video where I was talking about a former employee of mine, forklift operator, that he worked for me, but he had the scaramouche. He wanted to get a non commission job because he going on child support and all this other stuff. Now, I ain't gonna get all in that. I covered that in the video. But before he left, I told him, dude, I'll send you to school. It's not that expensive. Plus, I know the proctor and I know the company where they hold the class at his facility. So he made my guy an employee of his for 2 days. And even gave him one of the company t-shirts. And he went there and he got his certification. And he worked. And this is pretty accurate because his first 2 months, this is what they paid him. In 2 months, he went to $20 an hour in 2 months. Then he's been there almost a year. He took another company paid for OSHA certification, and now he's at $21.50. And he hasn't even been, he ain't been driving a forklift 2 years. But he did this right here. This is pretty much what he started at. It was 17 something. I remember that. But here's the thing. You work indoors. Most warehouses are air conditioned because a lot of the stuff has to be temperature controlled. Now, if you work in one that deals with frozen foods or something like that, now you're always dressed in them thermals, them big old thermal jumpsuits, because you in and out of that damn freezer, that deep freeze. But anyway, you're inside. Now, here's one thing too. I'm gonna go back to my time at Keller's. The yard forklift operators, because that's outside. You're on the big industrial, all-terrain type forklifts, not the cutesy ones riding around inside warehouses, Walmart warehouses with the tires squeaking on the floor. They tend to pay more because those, you're on the forklift, you off the forklift, because you moving stuff. You got drag this, put a band around this load of pipes. You know what I mean? get this, make sure that this valve head, this valve head is centered. Christmas tree, it's an oil field thing, the Christmas tree. I think I got a picture of it. I'll put it in here. That's what they put on top of the last pipe when they've drilled the well. That mean that well is ready to go, and anytime they can tap it, and get whatever they drilled for, whether it's oil or gas. But anyway, those pay way more money because it's a totally different environment. But anyway, but just your normal guy. Now dig this. You don't even need a high school diploma for this. All you need is a GED. All you need is a GED. And if you're in a major place, there's somewhere, I bet you can Google it and see where it has forklift certification classes. And see if you can, you know what I'm saying, scrape you up a couple of nickels to go. But anyway, like I say, my dude, they started him at that. 2 months he was at 20. Now he's at 2150. And he ain't even been doing it 2 years. And that's not saying that you got to stay a forklift operator. You're in the place, your ear should be to the ground on where, they have management classes. There's so much stuff that go into managing a warehouse. People just think you just don't. Nope. You got to have this stuff over here, this stuff over here. When are they coming to get this? Is there a temperature requirement for this? Is there a stack requirement for this? You ever looked on a box and there's something says don't stack no more than 2 high, stack no more than 3 high, or non-stackable. Non-stackable takes up more floor space. How big is your warehouse? How much is allocated? How much of your warehouse is allocated to this contractor for that spot there? Exactly. It's not it's not as easy as folks think. Oh, and one thing, he's been getting a lot. Well, he hasn't been getting as much overtime as he has since we're not under lockdown anymore. During the lockdown, he was getting a lot of this, a lot of overtime. And here's, okay, let me see, show some more. Okay. Top companies for forklift operators in the U.S. Now, where he worked, ain't none of these on the list. Well, there's one related, but not totally it. DB 20 and some change. Ryder is everywhere. 20 and some change. DHL, they're everywhere. This is start and pay, folks. This is start and pay. Okay, if you've been working at Coca-Cola, that's everywhere. FedEx, that's everywhere. I have no idea where CJ Logistics is or Neovia. Never heard of them. Americold, I'm telling you, that's the one. You're going to be wearing that insulated set of that suit that zips up. It's a whole one piece like overalls, because that's cold storage. That's cold storage. Ryder, y'all know what Ryder is. I know what Lineage is. I know what Kenco Group is. I know where DB Schenker is. But anyway, just wanted to do that real quick. Not trying to take up too much of your time. We'll do a couple of more of these in the future. All right. All right. Y'all be good and be safe. Talk to you later. Bye.